this, people. Now, apparently Arsenal have a new trialist. Now, apparently the Premier League knocks on Aron Sanchez's door. The young defender from Academa Cantolio is observed by various clubs in the UK. Arsenal are one of the most interested in signing him. Now, he's an 18-year-old centre-half from what I've read. That makes sense because, you know, we've dealt early. You know, Medley's left permanently. You've seen McGuinness has left permanently. Coyle's left. Coyle's not a defender, but he's left permanently. My point being, at 23's level, is clearly going to get streamlined and decisions are going to be made. Certain men are going to leave permanently. People are going to leave on loan. We're going to have a young squad, and that's good for the, you know, Amari Hutchinson, Kion Edwards, Charlie Patino, the rest of them in it. You know, Miguel Aziz, who's really, when you look at Ben Cottrell, and that's probably the youngest there, but he's going to be a leader, and you don't want him to play too many times at that level if you can help it. You want him kicking on with the first team. Obviously, there's 40 games in right now for Arsenal, so that might not happen. But my point is, we're going to have a young squad, and we might not have any. We've got Omar Rekic, another player I did a video about when he was at Hertha Berlin. Lo and behold, Arsenal signed him. Not to blow my own trumpet, but there must be something with a guy called Deluded. My point being, if we're letting defenders go, we probably got to bring a couple in. Now, let's be real, the recruitments we made at last year are mediocre. You know, George Lewis started well, it didn't really work out. Desai is not of the level. Akinola, I think he's cool. He's worked out, to be fair. What's the other? Mola, the striker, he's going to go out on loan. Probably a bit of a throwback striker. Probably not going to make it at Arsenal, if I'm 100% honest with you. I don't think he quite has it in him, but these lot will probably be heading out on loan to advance, and that's clearly what we're doing at this level. We're trying to put people in the shop window. So I'm all for bringing people in. Now, he's on a trial. You know, apparently Peruvian football is once again in the eyes of the first world. From the Premier League, one of the 5 most important competitions in Europe, they closely follow the development of footballer Aron Sanchez, the club's most interested in recruiting him. I don't know if there's work permit ways around this and whatnot, but apparently he's an 18-year-old central defender who made his debut in the league at 16. He's considered by the CIES as one of the most promising players born in 2003. So I'm all for that. If he works out, there's a potential first teamer. If not, it is what it is. In the intermediate, you've got someone at 23's level. Once again, there's work permit laws. You know, in the next couple of years, by 20 or so, he could be a madness. I remember when Arsenal had Valverde in their palms, people. Valverde was on trial. You know, you've seen Valverde, Ibrahimovic, Yaya Toure, all in Arsenal kits. You never see none of them at first team level. So I don't know for this guy, but I'm all for it, people. And again, Google Translate isn't doing me helpful, but apparently for those reasons have been powerful enough for his name to circulate on the old continent. From the Catiolio Academy, they confirmed the approach of a British institution by the footballer. There's definitely something concrete because the invitation is not only for him to pass a test, but for him to do the whole pre-season in England. So, I mean, 4 to 6 week trial, that's standard, really and truly. You get that if you I know some of you have got sons who have been scouted. You get a 1 week trial, then you do 4 to 6 weeks. So he's been invited to do pre-season. You know, they're going to test him physically, mentally, see what he's like, see how he adapts, see him over a prolonged period of time. I don't know, but I hope it will be a good experience, even though he's only on trial. If he gets to go off with the first team to America and whatnot, it'd be good for him, really. But then again, you'd rather the players that are concrete here. So, you know, good luck to the Peruvian lad, man. Who knows where these guys are from? Who knows where the next guy who's going to be amazing is? So I'm all for this, people. You know, at worst, if he can come into the club, help us immediately at 23's level, assuming he gets a work permit. If depending, I don't know how the laws work. I'm all for it. If it doesn't work out, sell for a profit. If it works out, you might have a first teamer. But I know F all about this footballer, people. I don't know who scouted him for Arsenal, whatever. But there's talents around the world. Doesn't matter if it's in Peru or 4th Street, Edmonton. Find someone in it. Apparently, I'm not going to say the newspaper. They've reported Arsenal's interest in acquiring Sanchez's services. Apparently, the person in charge of the operation apparently is Edu. Today, a manager of again, Google Translate isn't making sense. Now, I don't think Edu found him. Somebody's alerted Edu, or one of Arsenal scouts has alerted them, or maybe there's laws, or maybe he did. I don't know. But apparently, at Academa Cantinolio, on the other hand, they do not know which institution is behind the athlete, but they do not rule out the Londoners. Apparently, it's Arsenal. Aron is a boy who has been growing by leaps and bounds. He's very fast, has good size, is technical, and knows a lot with the ball at his feet. So he sounds very much like what I've come to expect in the current day about the modern defender. Again, can't really speak on a man I know nothing about, but it is what it is, people, in that regard. Sorry, as you can see here, we've made a mess of stuff. So yeah, it is what it is in that regards firmly. So yeah, Arsenal invite Peru youngster for pre-season trial. Hit the like button if you haven't already, people. That's